Good morning, Mike. Dave here. So I'm standing here near 4506 Ridge Drive. That's the house right there. And I'm going to pan over here just so you can see that this is an upward slope. You can see these houses over here that we looked at that Sunday or Saturday, how drastic the terrain was. So that's this home here. And we're going to walk around outside here on this first thing. So you can see how the slope is going upwards here, and just going to give you kind of an idea of the exterior here. And what I'm going to do is head around to the back of this home, and so we can see the backyard. So bear with me here. That's a whole bunch of detail there. That's where the electrical's coming in at. Also, you can see these branches are kind of hanging pretty close, but some of them might be touching the house, but I would think it wouldn't be too hard to get a rig back here to get those trimmed as far as that goes. Hopefully I can get into this. Yeah. So here we are in the back, and you can see the slope is pretty good going up there, and when we get over to the other side you'll see what I mean. But we're on 6x6s. I don't know if that's a continuous footing underneath, and typically they like to have a continuous footing. But when this was built, maybe they didn't have that requirement, and it's difficult to tell just looking at this here whether there would be. I guess when we walk around in there, if we feel a lot of jiggling, maybe we won't feel that supported. This is the main walkout right here, and then as we go over here, we've got two windows, and this ice buildup here, I think this is probably coming from the furnace up above here, and you can see there's some frost. I believe that's frost. Yes, that's frost on the aluminum siding where that's broken off there. Let's walk around out here in the yard a little bit more just to kind of give you an idea. There's the backdrop, and I'm telling you, the sunlight's pretty intense, but I mean, there's nothing back here. So, and I love the black chain link fence because it kind of lets you see see what's going on. We got a lot of bird houses and things like that they've got set up there. But I don't know what's on the other side of this, but it looks like over here there could be a huge ravine. And I'm going to pan around here, and you can see how this other house sits above our house that we're looking at here. And of course, you can see how the terrain goes down on these other homes here too. But I get the feeling that there's a huge ravine over here. So for someone to be able to build back here, I think they'd have their issues. Now I'm looking across this fence here. Looks like there's been a lot of deer and stuff in here, or they've got dogs next door. But there is a ravine off in the distance there. And so here's the rest here. And give you a look at the roof. Can't see much with it being snow covered. And we're on the north side here, so we've got some staining on this roof. You can call it mildew or whatever, but I think that's what's causing it, is because it's on the north side. There's the central air conditioner. And we'll start walking back down here. What I don't know is why they've got this privacy fence set up here. Maybe it's because they don't have to look at this shed that the neighbor has. I simply don't know, but it's fenced around, and it's got well, for example, it's got an access gate there, access gate over there, and then there's another access gate that we came in on. So that's kind of what's going on there. This shed is right between the two houses. So we've got a fence set up on this side. I don't know if you can see that. Samson put that fence up, that chain link fence over there. That's the neighbor. And so I don't know who owns this. As I'm looking at where my white car is, there's a cable box or an electrical box there, and I'm thinking the corner of the lot could be over that way. That's my guess anyway. I don't like the idea of this hose being hooked up, especially in the winter time. That's not a good deal. But he may not even know it. So let's walk around over here to the front, give you a good look at that, and then we'll go inside. I like the 3-car garage. And the roof, they said 2018, so it's got a little bit of age on it, but I mean, the shingles from the front here don't look bad as far as that goes. And I just want to get on the side over here. The doors look okay. They've got some nails or something in there. I'm not sure what they're doing. I think it could be touched up. It's a Root air conditioner. And let me see if I can get you a date on this. These usually have dates if you can read it. 0198. I'll give you a look at it too. 0198, upper right hand corner. So, all right, I'm gonna leave you now and we're gonna go inside.